Hello and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on the Batmobile issues 92 and 93, and you can see pretty large pieces. We've got the body coming together, really cool, and then we've got the rear windshield. So let me get parts moved around so that I can actually do anything here. We'll get the magazine 92 over here, and we'll get this back part of the car out of the plastic. So there is the iconic rear deck of the car. And I do not know why that corner window is popped up. Let me pause real quick so I can get rid of it. I'll be right back. Yeah, sometimes my OBS has a mind of its own. So we'll put this here like that. Got the book, and probably should have gotten the this out of the plastic first. But see if I can do this without a whole lot of noise. Oh, look at that. Came off really easily without a whole lot of obnoxious noise. So we've got some screws. We've got the rear deck itself, and the number was hidden, but I was pretty sure this was the part I was supposed to be working on. So we're going to go ahead and set this in place the way it belongs here. Close to what it belongs. There we go. That should be in place. We have the screws here. Now let's get the book open now. Pretty obvious what you have to do in this stage. And I'm not disappointed at all that it's just one part in this stage, because it is an iconic part. It's the part that makes the car look like it does. The only thing there is to do in this stage is attach the body, and that is with 12 of the CM screws, or attach the rear deck to the body. So let me see if I can turn this over without having it go everywhere. That's the key thing, is getting it repositioned upside down like this without having any major issues with it, the stuff going, or the body separating. So we'll put the screws right there. They are CM screws. Let me move this over a little bit. Get the screwdriver. And this is definitely one that I want the oil for. And I also need to figure out where, okay, there is the first screw hole I'm going to put in. And I'm going to make sure I get all the screws started first. I'm going to kind of go at a random order. Okay. Because I want to make sure I don't lose any screws. For one thing, I just dropped one. It's inside the chassis, or it's inside the body somewhere. It should be fine there. This is going to take a bit, and I probably could have made these two videos into two videos rather than one, with the body and the windscreen, but I decided to make it as one video. And I'm making sure that get these in, because when I go after that screw, I want to make sure that the back end of the car is attached. And I've made this comment before many times about the Batmobile. It is a black car we've got black parts going in with black screws going into the black parts, so it gets a little bit interesting sometimes to find them. And I'm just kind of going around the body piecemeal, making sure that I get screws into every hole. This is half the screws are in play, are started, not in place, not done. Just apologize if you can hear the dog in the backyard. Apollo is a dog that barks at everything. The rest of our dogs are usually pretty quiet. Let's see, yeah, that's just clean there. So let me double check. Out of the 12 screws, after I put this one in, let me see how many screws I've put in here so far. Come on. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. It looks like if I do these three over here, I'm going to double check. Seems odd that there's more than just one extra screw this time around. Come on. Including the one that I dropped, there's 4. So let me get this screw started. I'm going to pause the camera, go talk to the dogs, and double check and make sure I've got all the screws in the right places, and then I'll be back. Okay, I am back. Let me move the book out of the way, use the book to double check, and yes, there are 5 on each side plus the 2 in the middle here. So we're going to tighten them all down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start the front here, come back to the one on the trunk, and I'm just going to work my way back and forth. Actually, I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to do the outer corners first. So that's tight. Get this one. You can see it's rocking a little bit. Something just popped a little bit. I think it's just settling in. Come on. And I'm putting these all the way tight. This is another reason why I won't be taking my Batmobile apart to put any aftermarket parts in that I don't have now, because I don't want to damage it. So there's 4 left. 3. 2. Come on, get back in there. There's one left after this one. Come on. And last screw going in right now. Okay, that is everything in stage 92, but let's turn it over. Actually, we'll take a look at that side. That looks, the pinstriping is so cool. I just heard the screw fall out. Everything looks perfect. I'm going to move this screw over here to this screw tray I've got. We'll set that right there. So 4 cm screws left over. Not too bad. Let me get this bag actually open so I can get these screws in here. They're not wanting to go in very easily. The bags are kind of small. So there's the 4 cm screws left over. Now let's bring over part 93. We'll get it open. There's a little bit to be done on 93. Not a ton. No parts left in the bag. That is the rear window, which I'm going to have to polish after I put it in, because I guarantee it's going to get fingerprints on it. Or maybe not. Let's see. Remove the 2 indicator lights from their sprue, then push them into the rear window's left support and rear window. Second one into the right rear support. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and all we have to do in this issue, pop this open, and all we're doing in issue 92, come on, sorry, 93, is we're going to look at the Batmobile. Okay, I thought for a second that one of the tabs was broken. I thought it looked like this tab down here had vibrated on its own, and I was like, no. But it's good. But the only thing to do in issue 93 is to take these pieces, the left and right corners of the window. I'm going to go here and here, I believe. Or no, not sure where, maybe in the front. Not positive where these are going to go. But they have indicators on them. These little tiny red pieces here. So we need to cut them loose. And then hopefully not lose them because they're so small. Push them into a hole that is on the chrome piece. A little bit tricky, and got to be really careful because these pieces are small enough that if you lose them, they're gone forever. And Fanhome now has a thing of, instead of just providing you the parts because something happened, they're now like, well, they got to go to a board, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. They sent me double parts on one of my builds, and I don't see that thing. I don't think it went elsewhere. Let me pause real quick, find this, get these on, and I'll come back. Okay, got it in. That's what those look like. Let me bring this part back over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them both back in to the plastic so that they're there next time I work on the car. But what I was saying about Fanhome is that they now, when they fail to send you a part, they say we need to open a case and we'll make a determination of whether we're going to send you what you already paid for. Case in point, they sent me 2 issue 82s on my RoboCop, and I immediately contacted them and said, yeah, you sent me 2 82s and you didn't send me an 80, and they opened a case that they're going to determine in 2 weeks whether they're going to send me the parts. They're going downhill. I can't help but say they're going downhill. I'm going to finish the builds that I can, and we'll see what happens. But that is all there is to do in stage 93, or 92 and 93 of the Batmobile. Really, really happy to have this build. Very iconic car. That's all. Lost my train of thought. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate the views. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified of any time I post new content. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And I will see you in the next video or stream.
Model mania, hard work models, plastic modeling, wooden models. Workman's model mania, hard work models, plastic modeling, wooden models.